Matt and I first met, it's probably been 13, 14 years ago.
I've known Matt Gover for 14 years.
I started coming to you when I was distraught. I didn't understand anything about nutrition or about exercise. I'd been a runner, but I was doing a lot of things that were not really helping me.
I first met Matt when my wife recommended that I start coming to him. So it's been almost 13 years. So I would have been in my mid-30s. Was relatively fit, but nothing like I am now in my late 40s.
And I started being a personal trainer more like I was at BYU and a student trainer for the BYU football team. I soon realized I really liked it and that I really enjoyed working with people and helping them reach their goals. And at that time, like most of the trainers were all bodybuilding trainers, and I was not a bodybuilder. I was kind of doing a more modern version of training, which is called functional training, and started building my business. But it was still just a job. I wanted to be a physical therapist, or I wanted to be an orthopedic surgeon. And I was going to school, took the MCAT, did everything to get ready for it. And I just realized that I trained a bunch of physicians, and I worked in the physical therapy field for a while, and it just didn't bring the same joy that I got from helping people transform their lives. My parents were my very first clients. I helped my dad lose over 100 pounds. I helped my mom lose over 50 pounds. And I realized like it literally changed their lives, and it added years to their life expectancy. And I was like, man, if I could do that for my parents, man, what kind of impact could I have on other people, right?
My name is Heidi Porter. I like to be active, really, whatever I'm doing. I first met Matt back in 2004. I had just finished, a year prior, had just finished my master's degree and was looking to get back into a regular exercise routine. And I would go to Gold's Gym and I'd see him working out with some of my colleagues from the hospital. And so I asked my colleagues, hey, who is that you're working out with? And tell me more about him. And so I initially told him that I wanted to work on my core strength because I had gone water skiing with some friends and couldn't water ski. And he's like, that's exactly what I do. And I said, oh man, this is the guy for me. So started working out with him there and transitioned eventually over here to EXL Fitness, but it's been a lot of fun to grow with him and into the classes. I think I've done it all with small group training, with boot camp and personal training. So I've enjoyed all of it with him.
My name's Colleen Hawkins. I am a PE teacher, but I've always been an athlete. I've taught PE at Uinta High School and Provo High School 31 years. So I get this question a lot because I teach PE and people always say to me, well, why do you have to go to the gym? Why you're a PE teacher? Don't you know what you need to do? And I think part of it is the motivation. Somebody's waiting here for me. Plus, Matt takes the time to help you. And I think even in the last 10 years, actually about the last 8 years, physically I've changed so that it's been harder for Matt to find things for me to be able to do. But he's been able to say, you know what, I can do this, I can work with you. One time he was even willing to come and talk to like my chiropractor to see if there was things that they together could help me with because my back, hip, and knees are so bad. Matt is willing to do whatever he has to do to help you as an individual maintain as much physical movement as you can. I mean, that's probably the biggest change for me and for him.
I'm Jennifer Risky. I've been working with Matt or EXL for about 17 years-ish. I'm a mom of 5 kids and grandma. And my passion I've been doing is marathon running for the last several years and now getting into triathletes. I started wanting to get a trainer or go and lift weights when I had done a lot of aerobics, a lot of step aerobics, and wanted to just improve my muscle tone and my mobility that way to enhance my endurance, and have continued to try and do that to just continue my endurance training better.
My name is Tracy Burnham. I think there's been a lot of changes in the time that I've been here. I mean, going to the software program now, you know, the records, the accountability, the scheduling. As things have gotten busier, I think, you know, Matt's had to adopt some things to make things go smoother. But as a business owner myself, I feel like over the years I've always we've talked business, and I think in the last handful of years I've seen the business brain of Matt turn on. Instead of being the full-time coach and part-time business owner, now we're a little more full-time business, and I think your engagement, I think you've taken it to a whole new level as far as running the business, and it's run, you know, best training I think available, but it's run as a business, which stepping up to the next level it had to be. And you know, it's been pretty exciting to see your engagement, you know, so we can talk business.
Hi, I'm Mark McKell, and I think we've been here at EXL Fitness for 10 years, 10 plus. So I think probably the biggest change in the last 10 to 14 years for me is I've noticed personally, I can't just get up and go to work every day and feel like I can go home and go for a hike at the end of the day. I have to work out 2 to 3 times a week in order to be able to keep up with the busy schedule at the office and to snowmobile. I mean, sometimes I'll take a month off here or there, but I'm always trying to get in shape for the snowmobile season, or I'm always trying to get in shape for being able to ride my dirt bike in the summer, or whatever the activity, whatever the season. But one of the biggest things is I can't do a long, hard day at the office if I'm not working out. And it's been obvious the last 2 to 3 years when I'm not working out on a regular basis, which Matt will tell you, I've taken a break here and then. When I'm not working out, I'm not getting through the day like I like to. It's just critical. Exercise is a must if you want to keep enjoying life into your 50s and beyond.
I am Aubrey Krugos. I am a trainer and nutrition coach. I am the mother of 2 children and expecting another. Having somebody come to me and say, I'm nervous about working out or committing or going to EXL, well, I don't know what to expect, and all of those insecurities that usually come with walking through a gym door, that's hard. I would say be a little vulnerable. We always say that. I know a lot of times it's like being vulnerable in a workout, but it's allowing yourself to maybe experience something that you wouldn't otherwise. Just give it a chance, because it could change your life. I've seen it change the lives of clients that have been coming for years. I've seen it change the lives of clients that sometimes just come for a few months. And if I could say anything, I'd just say give yourself a chance, or give EXL a chance, and you might amaze yourself in what you can actually accomplish.
If you are looking for an opportunity to make your life better, for whatever reason that might be, and working out is one component of that, but there's so many other components to making your life better. And when you come here for an hour and you work with Matt, is really, without trying to sound trite, the latest and the greatest workout in all components, and it will, no question, it will change your life.
I think what separates EXL Fitness and Performance from other gyms, and it's hard for me to say because I don't go to other gyms very often, I think the family nature, the close-knit community that we have. It's a very safe environment. People can come in here and not having lifted weights before or worked out before, and immediately within just a few minutes be welcomed by members of the gym and feel at home. And even if I'm not available, I'll have a client will step up and help that person out, and people feel safe and comfortable, and they don't have to compete and have to prove themselves.
Well, I think that's what I love about having a trainer, is that I can come in here and be my own best athlete. Some days it's really hard, but isn't that awesome? That's why I came. You can go to the gym for the exercises, but you'll stay for Matt. That's what I would tell them, because you're great.
You're awesome.
All right, that's it.
That's perfect. You were great. That was like